Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, something a little bit different today. He always says that, something a little bit different today. Well, it is. It's not an unboxing. It's not a review of a movie. I'm going to be talking about going to the cinema on your own. Yes, and I'm going to prove it's not such a sad thing to do. I've got 10 reasons why going to the cinema on your own is the best experience in the world. So let's get into it and see if you agree with any of these, and tell me down in the comments, do you go to the cinema on your own? And what do you do? What restaurants do you go to? Do you pig out on all the snacks? And just what do you do when you're on your own in the cinema other than watching a film? So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I haven't always gone to the cinema on my own. You know, occasionally I will go with Lulu and Claire. We'll go and see the latest films. Papa Bowman, I go with Papa Bowman to see like Mission Impossible, James Bond, and Jurassic Park, and sometimes my auntie comes as well. And then I used to go to the cinema with Mama Bowman quite a lot to watch, you know, all the Marvel films and the Pixar films. But a lot of the time I go on my own because my dad doesn't have the same interests as I do. You know, he's not into sci-fi other than the original trilogy of Star Wars. He's not into animated films because they're for kids only. He's not into horror or anything like that. My brother, I don't think my brother actually goes to the cinema anymore. Like a lot of people, they just, you know, stream the movies. But the movie going experience is something to be cherished. And yeah, I go a lot on my own now. And I've got 10 reasons here why it is a great experience to just go on your own. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with reason number 1. Okay, you don't have to wait for anyone to get dressed, and then you're running late and can't find a decent parking space. So you're at home with your partner. The film's going to start in, what, half an hour's time. She still hasn't decided what bloody dress to wear or whether to wear some joggers. She leaves it to the last minute and just throws any old crap on. And then you're speeding through the traffic to try and get to the cinema in time. You get to the car park and you find yourself driving around for about 5 bloody hours trying to find a decent parking space. And then you're all in a rush, you're in a fluster, your blood pressure's gone through the roof because you're going to miss the trailers. And it's just not a good way to start the cinema evening. Okay, so let's move on to number 2. Yes, the second reason. When you get to the cinema, your other half or friend is desperate for the toilet, making you miss the trailers that you've been waiting for. So they don't want to go to the toilet when they're at home, or they're perfectly fine in the car. As soon as they step foot into that bloody cinema foyer, they need a shit. And you're just hanging around in the foyer, waiting for them to go and drop a load. Before you can go into the screen. There's queues everywhere. You've got to queue up to get in. She's queuing for the toilet. And by the time that she's done, everybody is already in the cinema. The lights are down. You have to squeeze past people to get in on some cinemas. And you're already there halfway through the trailers. And you've missed the next MCU movie trailer. Yes. Reason number 3. Your other half forgets to buy snacks in the week at the local supermarket, so you have to join a mile-long queue with the person in the front of the queue who can't make their mind up. So, while you're out, love, this week, can you buy me a load of Maltesers and buy a couple of bottles of drink? No, she forgets, don't she? There you are in the cinema. They've got like 2 people on the cashier desks. And you've got a cinema full of people. It's like a Friday night or a Saturday or something. Not that I go those times. I don't go those times for that reason. Yes, or school holidays. But you've got to wait in the queue, plodding your way along. All the time you're looking at your watch. Come on, I want to get in there. I'm going to miss the trailers. Don't worry, you've got half hour of trailers. Yeah, and keep going down. You're like five from the front. And there's a party of about 10. with loads of kids and they're buying like happy meals, or I don't know, 8 packets of Maltesers, 4 coffees, 25 teas, and they just can't make their mind up. Oh, plus they also want a massive bag of popcorn or a bucket of popcorn, and then one kid knocks it all over onto the floor, so they have to clear it up and they have to refill another one. All the time that's happening, you're thinking, oh my God, I just want to get into the screen and watch this film. So, yeah, so it's your other half's fault for not picking up snacks during the week. Reason number 4, you get to choose your own seat. Coming in late, and this is something that actually happened to us in 1993 in Universal City Walk in California. It's the opening week of Jurassic Park. We were late to getting into the screen. The film was like 5 minutes out from starting. We got front row seats. That is not good in a cinema. We spent the entire 2 hours looking up at the screen like that. So yes, your other half is to blame for getting you late to the cinema, and you can't pick the seats that you want. If you are able to book them online, then that's even better. But again, then you have to squeeze past about half a dozen people who are trying to watch the screen. Yes. But at least if you go on your own, you get to choose where you want to sit. If you want to sit at the back, sit at the back. You don't have your other half waffling in your ear saying, oh, I don't want to sit there, that's too close. Or can I sit over there? There's a girl from my workplace. Yeah. Okay, so reason number 5. You don't have to pretend that you're interested with your other half telling you all about what happened at work yesterday and you completely miss the trailers. You're sitting there nice and comfortably, and then all of a sudden she starts talking about, oh, this happened, or Barbara's kids got involved in this, or, oh, do you know what Abigail did at work yesterday? You have no interest. Just keep it out of the cinema. You're just sitting there, you're relaxing, you want to watch the trailers. You don't need to know what's happening in the outside world. Reason number 6. You don't have someone keep asking you what's happening or who a character is, as they've missed dozens of the Disney Plus filler shows. So your other half doesn't watch all of the shows or all of the films you watch. Occasionally comes to the cinema. Who's this character and what are they doing and why are they doing it? And where are they then? And especially if they've missed the Disney Plus shows, where it seems you have to watch every single Disney Plus show, especially the MCU, to know what the hell's going on in the next film. Reason 7. You can buy as many snacks as you want and you don't have to explain to your other half you're using a cheat day on your diet. So, yeah, there's not just sticking to one very small bag of Maltesers and maybe a light tea. You're thinking, sod this. I'm going to have the biggest popcorn. I'll have the biggest bag of Maltesers. I might even have myself a hot dog as well and a giant fizzy drink. I'll just throw some ice cream in there as well. And there you are, lounged out on your seat in your nice recliner. You've got your swing table across that's absolutely heaving with food and drink. And you're just settling in and you're there for the night. You're there for the night. Reason number 8. Your film ends and then there's a 20-minute break till another film you really want to see begins and you think, fuck it, let's do another one. Yeah, there's no getting to the end of the film or before the end of the film and your partner's going, I really want to go now. Can we go? We're going to miss the beginning of EastEnders. And you're like rushing out. You're missing the credits. You miss the end post-credit scene that's really important and sets up the next 10 films. And on your own, you can just think, fuck it, I'll just go back to the foyer, buy another popcorn and a drink and another hot dog, go into another screen and watch another film. And who knows, you might even do it on a third film and make a whole day of it. Yes. Reason 9, your other half can't hold their fluids and buggers off to the toilet twice during the film. how many people have had to experience that. When they return 20 minutes later, you have to whisper in their ear everything they missed while taking a dump. And then you completely lose track of what's going on while you're explaining what happened. Yes, how many people have actually experienced that? And reason number 10, you don't have to be polite to other annoying cinema goers, just so as to not embarrass your partner. You're on your own and someone has their bright mobile screen glaring in your face like a bloody flashlight. You tell them that screen is blinding you to turn it off. And if there's a couple a few rows down continuously nattering throughout the film, you're on your own, you don't have to worry about embarrassing anybody or showing anybody up or leaving the cinema. You can politely tell them to shut the fuck up and take their chatter elsewhere. So there you go. There is 10 reasons why going to the cinema is not a sad thing to do. It's just something that a lot of people, including myself, love to do because it's our happy place and we just enjoy doing it, and it's less annoying when you haven't got anybody else with you. There we go. So hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Stick down in the comments some of your cinema habits. Do you always go on your own, or can you not go on your own? Do you feel really embarrassed that you're sitting in the cinema on your own when there's other people in parties? Let me know down in the comments. Get involved in the chat. I'll read all your comments and reply to hopefully all of them. So until the next video, bye bye.